Hello everyone, welcome back to Yuka's Shonto channel. Today I'm just making my life update video. So I just randomly put all my pictures and video that I recently took, and today's topic that I'm going to talk about is the after story of me moving the house to new place, and with my previous landlord, what happened. Actually, I recalled myself a few weeks ago when I talked to my previous landlord, because I was pretty upset. It's not that upset mean by angry, but I was pretty sad, and as usual I was wanted to talk to you guys. And today I just randomly showing those, like, videos, and it might not matching what I'm talking about, so I just gonna put what it is as the subtitle. But yeah, this is near my work, and I was just having a breakfast. Anyway, so that time I was very sad, and start recording myself, and then I slept one night, and then next morning I knew it that I feel so much better, if you sleep over, and I felt so much better in this next day, and then which was good because I didn't. It's always good to take a time and clean my mind before I deliver a message to actual person or to you guys, I think. So this is good. It's been already more than 2 weeks, I think, and I don't even feel like I need to talk about this because I feel so much. I have a peace in me, but I wanted to test my new mic, and I already put some videos together. So yes, as usual, I will really appreciate if you can be there and then listen my story. Anyway, so what happened was, I think in a previous video I already tell you guys that I had to move out of the house because my landlord wasn't happy. I think it was many reasons, but one was the vaccine situation, and because she was kind of emphasizing that how she was not happy, and also she concerned about her health. So that's why after I move out, I wanted to make sure that that she can feel safe. And because I moved out the house overnight, I didn't have enough time to clean, or I just didn't have enough time for anything. I just bring out all my stuff to my new place, but so that's why I wrote a long letter and then leave it at the house. Next day when she wasn't there, I wrote that how much I appreciated her, and I learned so many things from her. Did I tell you about this? And then also I said I'm coming back to clean the house on next weekend, and please let me know when she's not home so that I can come in and then clean the house, and she doesn't need to freak out. Also I told her that to let me know if there is any damage or anything that she has to fix, and if so, if she can let me know how much does it cost, and then I will pay for her. And then so the next day I got the email from her that now she understands why I just left overnight, and she said that in the future, if like things come down and then we both feel better, she wants to go to coffee shop, and then it's kind of keep update each other. And I was so happy that she say, even though right now she's not really happy, because we both know that we had such a good time together as well. So anyway, and then she asked me like, what are you talking about the damage? So I said like, I'm not sure, but if you find it or if you need anything, just to let me know. And she was like, yeah, sure, don't worry about it. So, and then she told me when she won't be home, but so the next weekend I was working at the FedEx, and then it just there is a morning shift and an afternoon shift, and I don't know exactly when I can have the break in the middle. I have like 30 minutes break or 15 minutes break, 2-hour break. So, and I only had 2 hours, so I was really like, went back home and clean the windows, clean the room, and then clean the refrigerator, floors, and I also had to go to the laundry place because I wanted to wash my blanket, like top blanket, and it was so busy. And then, but that's the only time that she gave me that's an option. So I did it, and then I didn't even have a time to write anything, but I put the key, and then I just left. And then, well, she didn't say anything, but yeah, I thought it's okay. And then after a few days, she sent me a message like, how you want to do with a cell phone. So about the cell phone, because I was under her line, so we were using the same company, and because she changed the phone plan last year, I told her that she was paying so much for her super old phone and then home internet. So I told her that there's a huge promotion happening, and then she can get the new phone for free, and monthly payment for her all the internet, house internet, and then for cell phone bill, it's gonna be so much cheaper than that currently she's paying right now. And then she was so happy, so she switched it. And then because of the promotion, she could have like 5 members under her line, and that's like only $25 for each person, which was really cheap. So she included me, her daughters, her son, and then the cell phone bill was like $25. So I told her I used to paying, like for myself, I used to pay was $45. So I know that like my cell phone, because I'm under her line, I only need to pay $25, but I offer her like, like, because we're living in the same house, and yes, the rent include like internet or everything. She didn't like specifically separate it, but I'm willing to pay for a little bit more, like probably the same amount as I paid before. And so I told her like I can pay it's like $45. I just didn't mind because I use internet and I don't really watch TV, but excuse me. So and she was just appreciate, and then so she asked me how you wanna do with your phone. So I told her like I'm thinking to find the plan myself, but I'm kind of applying for my new credit cards and just had no time to go to figure out everything. So if it's okay, like a few months, can I just transfer money just like before? And she was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then this is a problem. So after I was thinking about, but and then I talked to my coworker, how does he think, because my cell phone bill itself was $25 and I don't leave the house anymore. So like I was thinking maybe I just only need to pay 25. And yes, I could pay 45, but I just thought that's not what I need to do. I moved the house middle of like December. I didn't even ask for like pay me back for like rest of the rent that I pay. And so last year my landlord asked me to pay $50 more when her daughter was moving in with us. And then she said because her daughter spent a lots of water and then laundry and showers and stuff, that the water bill went so skyrocket high. And then she asked me if that's okay to increase $50 just for a few months. And then that time was like during the COVID, so technically government say that like they did a rent freeze, so like any landlord cannot increase the rent. But you know, she was like really good for me. She was so nice to me, and it wasn't problem for me to pay $50 when I think about, you know, everything she does for me. So I said like it's no problem, and then it wasn't problem, but actually it's been a year that she never lower it down even after like her daughter move out or whatever. And even I found that out that because her daughter told me like how much she was paying was like only $200, which is like not even like a rent. But of course that's not something I should say about because that's her daughter, right? So I never complain about the rent, the increase, and I actually wasn't thinking that it was like as a complaint. And maybe I was so cheap, being so cheap and being so mean, but I don't know. I saw because I moved out to the new place and the rents were more expensive, and the gas, it's gonna be more because I had to drive every day. And that time I thought about like all the money that I have going to pay an extra, you know, like in a new environment, like I don't know, all the internet. And so I saw like it's probably okay because I don't live there anymore, don't use the internet, don't watch their TV. And then my coworker said that sounds pretty fair, so I sent it to her, $25. And then she sent me a message the night she was so upset. She said like, why you only pay $25 where agreement was $45. So I told yes, I was paying $45 because I was leaving the house and using the internet, but now I'm not there anymore. And cell phone bill itself is, I know it's just so stupid, fighting over this $25. I don't know how I approached was maybe bad. It's just in my mind, I wanted to spend more my money for something else. I knew that she likes flower a lot, like she always want to have a fresh flower in a living room. And then I was even thinking, like I know that she might, we didn't have a great ending, but we didn't have a bad ending. So she was, I wanted to kind of send a flower a few months for her. There's a service that deliver the flower at the door. So I was planning to do that. I know that one company, I really like the taste of the flowers. So it's like a $35 per month. But I wanted to do like a few months because in my mind, if someone left the house and if you're alone in that house, even though that was her choice, I thought she's gonna be kind of feel empty coming back in the dark house, and I thought she might be happy to find the flower. So I thought like, oh, maybe I wanna spend extra money for that kind of gift. Or she loves the dumpling I make, and we were selling it, right? So, and she doesn't know all the spices that I use. So, and then I was getting it from my mom from Japan for kind of like secret spices, but I found a similar one, and I wanted to send all of the stuff for her that if she misses it, and then she can always make it. But that was my plan in my mind, and I wasn't fully prepared because it was within a few days. And so before that, before of the cell phone, she was even asking, how about your bicycle? So I told her, sorry, my bicycle didn't fit my car, so I had to come another time to pick it up, or maybe I have to sell because at my new place, it's not really ideal place for cycling, and I just don't know what to do with it. And then she said like, why don't you keep it here? So in summertime, I know you love cycling, so you can just park your car in front of my house and then take the bicycle and then go to the cycling, and I don't mind for that. And I was so happy that she offered. So I said like, thank you so much. Like whenever you need a bicycle, like you can use that one. So I told her the lock cord, and she was like, yeah, sure, thank you. So it was kind of like going good, but maybe how I become so cheap about cell phone pisses her off so bad. And I was so surprised what she sent me. She said that I don't recall that as being the arrangement. I recall it was what we felt was fair. And I even give you the phone, which is true. So years ago, I broke my phone, and then I was telling I just need to buy a new phone, and I was really rash. And then she said like, oh, I have an extra one that her best friend passed away, and then she has extra phone that she doesn't even need. So she just gave it to me, and then that time I told her like, well, let me pay for it, like, you know, it's not a lot, but just let me pay a little bit. And then she was like, oh no, like no one use it, and don't worry about the money. So I didn't pay for that. But now she bring it back that I also give you the phone. And she say, I am tired of this. Canadian, we have Canadian saying, we have this. When you are invited to use someone else's home and things, you always leave things in the same or better shape than you received them. I will just remove your plan from my bill. I don't really care about the money. Just to figure something out, and just to figure out something out yourself. I will cancel your plan. And I was it's okay about phone. I mean, I could find, but I don't know, when I just, even still now when I look at her message again, I just take the word away from me, because from my point of view, I tried my best, and I asked her, I went back to clean the house. I offer money to fix things if she find anything. So I just don't know, when I left the house in a bad shape, like, this is pretty much, she's telling me it to me, that pretty much she was telling me that I don't even have that common sense. And then I couldn't respond her anything after this. I didn't feel like to say sorry, that this was enough insult to me, and it just simply didn't make sense to me at all. She said that this is not about money, but before the cell phone bill, which is like only $20 different for a few months. Yes, I know, like I'm the one who didn't pay for it, but before this, she didn't say anything about it. She didn't say like, hey, like the cleaning is not enough, come back, or she didn't say like, hey, you damaged this, fix this, or nothing. She was kind of happy, and she offered a good thing about the bicycle. So I never expected that how she's gonna approach me like this, and it's just this point, I have to leave. I have to not think about it anymore, not like carry the conversation with her anymore. I just cut completely. So I did, and the whole plan, that even now I just sometimes think about, oh, it's funny, like when I go store and then I find something like, used to like, oh, like she might be like it or she might need this, and I feel like I want to buy and then just drop off the entrance without saying it's from me, but she will probably know because we live together and I know that what she needs or what she likes. And when I think about it, like I still want to do, because whole years of the good memories and everything she taught me bring me a huge appreciation. I want to return with years and years, like she's like my mom's age, and I wanted to be there for her when she gets old and needs some help. But after this message, and I'm scared to do anything, because if she know that it's from me and if she hate me so much, then she probably won't feel happy. Probably like she doesn't want to even look at it, anything from me. So yeah, that was what happened. But as I say in the beginning, I'm after the one sleep, I feel so much better, and my current place, it's just so amazing. I feel so comfortable, I feel so safe, and living really nicely. I have more things that I want to talk about, but it's usual my video getting so long, and I show so many pictures and video, which is I don't know if you guys heard of, but this is Convoy Canada. This is a protest against the vaccine mandate, and I actually joined. My friends had a small truck, and we joined the convoy. It's only like we didn't heading to the Ottawa, but we joined it from Chilliwack to Vancouver, and it was such a beautiful day, and all I felt was people's kindness, happiness, strength, love. That's it. I felt all the positive energy, and just being there, looking at them, make me so happy. Simply just so happy. So I think everybody has different opinion for the action as a protest, but to me it was great experience, and I just wanted to show you what I see and what I felt there. So yeah. And then the last video is funny. I was we were all like lined up to go washroom, and then everybody went to the same gas station, convenience store, just for the bathroom, and then there's some people start singing, and then I thought it's beautiful. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Let me know if any changes as any changes for the sound, the mic I got. I'm not sure. I just tested a little bit and then listened myself, but I wasn't sure if that's working well or not. So if you notice any difference, let me know. Anyway, bye bye. True north, strong and free from